All right, so this lesson is going to be mainly about radio, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of advertising on media and also just a little bit about media in general. So before we can get started selling media, we need to understand a little bit about it. First, let's start with radio. When we are selling any type of media, we aren't selling airtime, we are selling people, specifically people who are tuning into shows. If you remember the history of radio, which I'm sure you all do, then you'll remember that television almost killed radio because TV stole their shows, their writers, and their actors. And without the shows and the stars, so went the audience. And this also meant so went the advertisers. So radio really needed to reinvent itself. And believe it or not, it was rock and roll that saved radio. The story goes that two gentlemen, one of which was Todd Stoltz, were sitting in a diner as it was closing. They had watched the Teeny Boppers play the same songs over and over again on the jukebox. So then they were really surprised because as the waitress was cleaning up, she took some of that change out of her apron that she had earned from the day and played the same songs those kids had been playing the whole evening. And Top 40 Radio was born because they realized that teenagers like to listen to the same song over and over again. So with Top 40 meant that the idea of radio was going to be different than TV because of what we call narrowcasting.